This is the Iron Trader. Now the pit's closed here at 2:30. That's about 15 minutes ago. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels will be posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, market, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily, your weekly, and your monthly chart. Now, let's just see what happened here today. Okay, this was really good here today, okay? Because what we did is it came down and it held the this candle right here, okay? The previous day's low. And it made a nice higher high, and you are above this key 8 SMA. I scalped UCO today. It was a really, really good trade. Okay, now, what we have to do here, let's just look at the downside first. So what you want to do is you want to watch this 7601. That's going to be very, very key. And then what we do is we look to today's low. Okay, so you're looking at 74.64. 74.64. Then we want to look to this candle right here. That's 74.06. And then what we have is we always want to look here, always back to here to this 74.91. Now, this morning I pointed out here that it was, if you just watch my line go right across, it held it here really, really nicely. Now, again, if that's lost here, then we just come to, I say, to yesterday's low at that 74.06 here. Then we come to this low here at 73.79. And then we can come over here to your monthly chart here, which is 73.26. And then we follow this candle here. You're looking at 72.91. And your big retest here is 72.37. Now, again, if that is lost here, your target is going to be two of them. Right here, 70.28, your 200 SMA here, and your 50 SMA here, sitting at 68.78. That would be your downside. Now, OPEC has got that meeting here on Thursday. They don't have a deal quite worked out here yet, but this is probably in anticipation of what is going to happen here. Okay, so let's just look at the upside. The upside here, you want to look at this key 21 because there's a lot of resistance here. You're looking at 77.91. Very, very tough resistance there. And then we want to look here at this 200 SMA here. Okay, so you're looking at 78.15. And then we have your 50-day at 78.30. And then we come over here to your monthly chart here. And we look here at this 8 SMA, which is 78.57. Okay, so you got a lot of strong resistance. You got your 21, your 200-day, your 50-day here, and your 8 SMA here on your monthly chart here. So you got a lot of resistance here. Now, again, just because you have that, that doesn't mean that you can't bust above. But if you do bust above here, then our resistance level is going to be right here, 78.77. You got 79.77, and then we come over here, you got 80.10. And then this is the key one you want to watch here. This is that 8 SMA here. You're looking at 80.89. Very, very crucial resistance. And then again, if you can get above that here, this is what we're looking at right here is this 100-day, 82.47, and right above is 83.41 here. But the downtrend here is basically still very, very much intact here. The only thing that will change that is if you can close above your 21, your 200-day, and your 50-day and your 8-day over here, which is pretty much jammed right around that 78 levels here. So if you can get above and close above that 78 level, then you got a good shot at working yourself up here. But this is going to be a problem right here. This 8 SMA here and the 21 SMA here, which lines up very nice here with the 100-day here, and then right above here, your 50 SMA. So bottom line, watch all that on the upside. On the downside here, watch this key 7601. If this goes back there, say, watch the futures here when they reopen here at 6 o'clock, and then tomorrow morning here. If it goes back below that 8 SMA here and it loses today's low here, then you're going to go there and start retesting all this, and you could work yourself all the way down to 72.37. Now, it's all going to depend on what OPEC says here. Now, remember, seasonality is coming into play here because usually first week of December, you want to go long until the first week of January, and then you want to either, however you trade, you sell it or you can go short, you know what I'm saying, to the end of February. Then end of February, you want to go long and just stay long all the way through summer driving, all the way through hurricane season to the end of September. So we got to see how that's all going to shake out here again this year here. Now, your MACD here, well, you can actually see where your green is now coming up above the red here, looking pretty good here. Your RSI is curling up here. This one needs to do some work here. Yes, this is right still on the bottom, but if you can curl back up here, like what you have on the RSI here, you can send that price higher. So bottom line here, just watch all these key. That 78 area is going to be very, very tough here. So, if you just figure, say this level right here, 78, say 78.50, if you can close above this, then we got a good shot at working yourself on up here. All right, let's take a look here and let's see what's going on with natty gas. Okay, here we have the old natural gas, your daily, your weekly, and your monthly chart. Now, today was a really good scalping time. I mean, I scalped cold. Now, don't be afraid to buy something in the pre-market, okay? I'm up at 5:30 in the morning, and I'm getting ready to go start trading right at 7 in the morning. 2.5 hours before the market opens. That is a great time to get in. Okay, so don't be afraid. Just get in if your system lets you trade, before and after hours there. Because usually you can trade from 7 in the morning, sometimes 6 in the morning, all the way till 8 o'clock at night. Okay, so I scalped the cold. I got 2.25 points out of that, and then all of a sudden then I scalped it again, and I got another almost 2 points, about 1.75 points off of that again here. Okay, now this morning here, if you watch my vid here, I told you that we had to watch these key levels here. This 8, this 100-day, and basically the top of that candle, which was 2.82. Now you can see you're right into that level right there. Okay, we gapped up on here on your contract roll, and look what happened here. Okay, so you're 2.82. So now we have to look at what is going to be your downside level here. So what you want to do is you want to watch at 2.82. You want to watch this level, this candle right here. This is sitting at 2.798. And then your retest here of 2.709. Very, very crucial. Now, in between here, we got this candle right here. You're looking at the top of that candle there. You're looking at 2.78. So if you bring the line right across here, that's all going to be support before you hit that 2.7. If that's lost right here, 2.62, that's your target. Okay. Now, here's another thing here is 2.77, which lines up pretty nice here with this 2.78. So you want to watch this level here. So far, it's holding here on a monthly chart, but who knows what exactly is it gonna be? Because if you look at a monthly here, this could be like a bear flag situation and come right on down here. So we just got to see how this all shakes out here. So basically here, see how you got the 2.76 here. Everything kind of lines up here in that area here. But again, if you retest this and this holds, that'd be a nice good sign for a long again. Okay, so on the upside here, you want to watch this 100-day. That's that roughly 2.85 here. What do we have here? You got another 2.85. See, so you got a very strong resistance there. If you can get above, then we come to this 2.89 here, which is your 8 SMA here. That is going to be very, very strong. So you can see where it popped up today, but look at it. See, closed right below that 8 SMA. So again, if you can get higher than that, then we come up to this candle right here. You're looking at 2.95. You look to the bottom of this candle here. Okay, you're looking at 2.98. And then we have your 50-day at 3.06 here. Okay, and then what we want to do is we want to look at this 8 SMA, 3.08, and then you got 3.12. But bottom line here on the upside, just watch this 100-day here, 2.85. That pretty much covers all the rest of these here. And then we want to do is watch that 2.89. If you can get above, then 50-day is going to be your target. On the downside here, watch this key 2.82 here, and then come right across here, that 2.78, 2.77 level. If that's lost, 2.70 is your target. If that's lost, 2.61. Okay, very, very simple. Now, again, it was natural gas, I said. Not only scalped the coal, but I scalped the UNG twice. I got 10 cents out of it there. That actually worked out pretty good here because you just didn't know which way this was going to happen here today here, okay? So it just rallied up. I mean, it just went really, really nice here. So I'm just going to show you some more charts here on a tick chart, a 1 to 5, and a 15-minute chart here so you can get a glimpse of what my chart is set up here. All right, here we have a tick chart here. Okay, you got a 5-minute, a 1-minute, and a 15-minute here chart here. Now, you can see where it just gapped up right here, and it was just going sideways, but then you can see where it topped out here. Okay, it just couldn't get up here, and then once it got underneath the 8 SMA here, that tells you got to do the old short ski, okay, once you get underneath that 8 SMA here. Then it rallied up nice. So that's where that UNG was a nice, good trade. But then again, look where the 21 day is, and then it couldn't hold that, and then right on down, right off the cliff here again. So, these are kind of charts here that you want to maybe just put up here. Just take a look at it. It is very easy to trade, but you can see now where the price is. You're down to 2.80 here, probably heading for that 2.7 area here. Now, even like on a 5-minute chart here, okay, that was that topping thing. But when you start getting underneath these price channels, that's why I use the same price channels, your 8 to 21, your 50, 100 day, and 200 day. When you get underneath them channels, that's where your shorting opportunity becomes right on out here. Now, you can trade a tick chart, if you want for speed. You can slow the trade down with a 5-minute and a 15-minute chart here. But you can look on this 5-minute here, where it just went right up. It just couldn't get through and just came all the way on down. And then when you put this green candle in, that tells you that you got to reverse your trade and go the other way. Well, it was bouncing around here, so I put a stop in here, and it just ripped right on back up here. So that's when I got the UNG here. Then it went sideways here, but then I figured, okay, you can see where this is just not working. Dumped the UNG here, and it got right back into the cold again. So you had a really nice, good trading day here today. You know what I'm saying? It's just that natural gas just can't get off the old schneid. That's just how that goes. So remember, EIA report will be out today at 4:30. I'll have more for you on the crude oil and natural gas tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock. Thanks for watching.